What if your everyday ride felt like a luxury cruiser, but with the tech of a $5,000 e-bike and the price tag of under $2,000? Today, we're checking out the all-new Blix Sol X Comfort, a stylish AI-powered e-bike that promises effortless comfort and next-level performance. Let's see if it delivers.
Hey guys, this is Daddy O from the O family, and today we are unboxing and reviewing the Blix Sol X Comfort electric bike. We'll test it out, check the design and features, and see if this cruiser really lives up to the hype. So stick around, you're gonna like this one.
Before diving into the ride, let's talk about the company behind it, because the story is pretty awesome. Blix is a California-based electric bike brand headquartered in Santa Cruz, a place known for sun, surf, and that easygoing lifestyle you can feel in every Blix design. But here's what makes them special. Blix actually has Swedish roots. The founder, Pontus Malmberg, grew up near Gothenburg, Sweden, and brought that Scandinavian design philosophy, clean, simple, and built for real life, straight into the lineup. Founded in 2014, Blix blends that European sense of form plus function with California innovation. Every bike they make is built to be stylish, practical, and fun. Not just transportation, but something you actually look forward to riding. Their mission is simple: make e-bikes that fit your lifestyle, whether that's commuting, cruising, or family adventures like ours. Inside the box, everything's neatly packed, but let's open it up and take a deeper look at what you actually get. As you can see, yeah, there was a lot of cutting and unpacking to do. Foam blocks, zip ties, cardboard everywhere. But once you get through all that, look at this. The Blix Sol X Comfort in Seafoam. Super sleek, super clean. And if Seafoam isn't your thing, Blix actually has a few other colors: slate gray, new cream, and sky blue. So you've got options. Here's the front wheel. It's a 26 by 2.4 all-terrain tire, solid for cruising, but still giving you a little bit of grip on light gravel. Now inside the smaller box, you've got your left and right pedals, the owner's manual, a toolkit, seat post reflector, and the Blix 54.6 volt 2 amp charger. Alright, let's put this thing together. I did read through the manual first, and honestly it wasn't super clear on some of the steps, so I just kind of winged it based on experience. If you're new to bikes, you might need a quick YouTube guide, but it's not too bad. First thing I do is flip the bike upside down so it's easier to work on the front wheel. You'll need to loosen the bolt, take off the little metal safety bar, pull out the plastic shipping spacer, and don't forget to remove the brake guard. A lot of people miss that. Then just lift the wheel, line it up carefully with the brake rotor, slide it into place, put the metal clamp back through, add the spring and the bolt, tighten it, clamp it down, and give the wheel a spin to make sure everything's smooth. Next, flip the bike back over carefully. This part was a little confusing and honestly a bit different from what Blix shows on their website. You actually have to loosen the screw on the stem and remove the metal rings so you can slide the handlebar assembly down into place. The good news is the handlebar itself is already attached and aligned, so you don't have to open the clamp or set bar angle. Just slide it in and tighten the screws at the stem so it lines up with your front wheel. Now loosen the bolts on the fork front and sides, slip the front fender under, tighten everything back up. This was actually super easy, fits perfectly. Next, the pedals. Remember, left pedal tightens counterclockwise, right pedal tightens clockwise. Last step, throw the seat post reflector on, loosen it, slide it in, tighten it down.
Assembly took me about 20 minutes. Super simple. Everything was almost put together. Even the saddle was put together. All I had to do is put the front tire, front fender, and the handlebar, and that was pretty much it.
Nice.
It was super simple. Even though the instruction wasn't very clear, everything felt solid and well built right out of the box.
Now let's dig into what really sets the Sol X Comfort apart. Not just the motor and battery, but how it feels when you're riding. First up, the wide comfort padded saddle. Blix lists it as a comfort padded saddle. When you sit down, you immediately notice the extra cushioning and width compared to sport style seats. That means less fatigue on longer rides and more chill cruising mode. Exactly what a family ride or weekend explore bike should be. Next, the handlebar shape. The Sol X has a 660mm wide handlebar, ergonomic rubber grips, and a more upright geometry that means you're sitting more upright, engaging your core, less bent over, less wrist pain, more relaxed form. For you and I, that upright posture is huge. Then there's the AI auto shift / electric shifter system. Here's how it works. The bike is equipped with an 8-speed micro shift rear derailleur plus electronic shifting and automatic mode. In auto mode, the bike monitors your cadence, speed, and gradient and shifts for you. So you don't have to think, which gear am I in? It just adapts. On sport bikes, you manually shift, which is fine when you're focused. But when you're doing errands with kids, commuting, or just want to enjoy the ride, not thinking about gears is a win. Because of that combination, wide saddle plus upright bars plus auto shifter plus pedal assist, the Sol X Comfort is less work and more pleasure ride. When you start pedaling, the torque sensor means the motor kicks in proportionally to your input. It feels natural, like you're gliding. To compare, many other e-bikes might have sport geometry, narrow saddles, manual shifts. You feel more bike and less sit back and enjoy. On this bike, you're drifting into cruiser mode but still enjoying tech that rivals commuter or sport models. Finally, hydraulics and display matter too. Hydraulic disc brakes, 180mm rotors, are on board, which means when you need to stop, quick response, strong feel. The display features color LCD, auto-adjust backlighting, gear mode info, etc. The upshot? When you hop on, you don't feel like you're mounting a piece of tech. You're stepping into a comfortable ride, and the tech quietly works for you. That's the difference. Before we hit the road, let's talk about the cockpit. Because this bike has one of the most feature-packed handlebar setups I've seen on a cruiser.
Nice.
Everything you need is right here. From the smart display in the center to the multifunction control cluster on the side. The center screen is a full-color LCD that's super bright even in daylight. At the top, you'll see your mode indicator. Right now it's showing auto, which means the bike is using its built-in smart shifting system to handle gears automatically. You've got battery percentage in the corner, speed front and center, and along the bottom you can scroll through multiple data screens, range miles, an estimate of how many miles you can ride on your remaining charge, trip miles and odometer, track your ride distances, moving time, cadence, RPM, and power, W, for riders who want performance stats. Power ratio shows how much effort comes from you versus the motor. For example, 50-50 means half from you, half from the bike. Mode proportion / calories / weight per mile. Great for seeing how efficient your ride is. You can change riding modes right from the handlebar buttons. There's a small cluster on the left side with everything within thumb reach. Tap the mode button to cycle through. Eco mode, gentle power, longest range. Tour mode, balanced assist for daily rides. Turbo mode, maximum power for hills or acceleration. Auto mode, the bike decides for you using its AI auto shift system, adjusting both assist and gear based on your pedaling and speed. You can instantly see the change on the display. The mode label in the top left corner updates each time. On the right side, Blix included a full control panel, headlight switch, toggle between low beam and high beam. The headlight icon lights up on the display. Turn signal buttons, press left or right for integrated rear blinkers, perfect for city riding. Horn button, a quick electronic horn for alerting pedestrians or cars. Everything feels solid and intuitive, no tiny rubber buttons to fumble with while riding.
All right, let's take a Sol X Comfort out for a spin and see how all that tech actually feels on the road. Let's see, let's go ahead and turn this on. Do love that little beep. And right now I've got it in auto mode, so the bike's onboard brain is handling both paddle assist and shifting automatically. That means no buttons, no levers, just pedal and go. Let's see how this is. I've never had auto before. All right, let's go. Okay, so it's in auto mode. According to this, it should automatically kick in.
A few moments later.
You know what I did notice? It says auto, so I thought automatically I had the auto AI shifter, but if you want to turn it on, I noticed you have to hold the plus button. You can see there's an A pops up, so now the auto detection should be on. See what oh yeah, there is a difference. See, it automatically shifts gear for you. And this is much easier to paddle. See, I'm not shifting right now, it's automatically doing it for me.
No way!
From about 14 miles per hour. Let's see if I don't paddle. Okay, so it had me on the 8th gear. See, now it automatically shifts. It's going a little uphill. It's going to 7th gear now. Changed to 6th gear because it's more uphill, so it is pretty nice. So now it's switched to 5th gear for me, so it's going uphill. 4th gear, I'm not touching anything, it's doing it for me.
Cool.
That's pretty cool. So now it's flat surface. I'm sure it's gonna switch gear for me. See, now it's switched to 5th gear. All right, so I'm on 5th gear. So pretty much you set it and forget it. You do not have to worry about switching gears. Depends on the hill or downhill. This will do it for you.
That's crazy.
That is pretty cool. It's a feature I've never tested before. That's amazing. And if you ever want to take a full control, you can switch out of the auto mode by pressing the left trigger here. The Eco is great for cruising flat streets and getting maximum range. Let's see the Eco mode. It tells you the range mile too. That's pretty nice. You could max range to 60 to 70 miles per charge. You could switch to Tour, is an everyday balance mode, still smooth but with more punch. And then finally you could switch to Turbo. That's where you feel the full 750 watt kick. It's instant torque for hill climbs or quick takeoffs. So I've been doing the auto mode. Let me switch to eco mode. So I'm in full control now. It's not going to shift for me. Lightly paddling, going about 10 miles per hour. 7th gear, super easy to control. 12 miles per hour, 13, 14. If I want to go a little bit fast, just paddle a little more. Going about 16. Let me do a tour now. The tour mode. I love the shifter here. It's so easy to shift gear without having to toggle little triggers. Going about 13 now, 15. Switch to 8th gear maximum, 19, 20.4. All right, and finally, the turbo mode. Let's see if this makes a difference here. Oh yeah, 21, 23. So got up to 23, 25, up to 25 on turbo mode. And don't forget, this is light enough bike, so if you want to just not use any assist without using power, I mean, you can do so easily, just like riding a regular bike. This is perfect for everyday ride. Go to your work, take the kids to school, just exercise, just cruising. This is perfect. But remember, this is not a full suspension bike, so with these tires, I would not recommend going mountain biking and off-roading. This bike is not made for that. Really fun, and if you're beginners, this will be perfect for you guys. Easy to handle, easy to maneuver. You just want to cruise along, this is it. All right, let me try the twist throttle without any pedaling. So on the right side, you just twist it, and the EV mode is on. Oh yeah, going about 20 miles per hour. That was the max. Ouch. Just cruising along using the twist throttle. So when you start paddling, if you are exhausted and tired, just twist it and forget it. And it does tell you the range. By using the twist throttle, you'll probably get about 30 miles range, which is nice. start pedaling, it picks up where I left off. I had it on turbo. I love this shifter here. It's the best gear shifter. That's fun. And also this upright position, it feels so comfortable. And the way the handle is set, it's like you're not bending the wrist like this, so you don't feel pressure on the wrist. It's like straightens out the way it's set up, the design. Such a smooth bike. So comfortable, the way it's set up. I'm not leaning forward, I'm not leaning back. The paddle is right in front, straight down, so easier to paddle, less effort. So fun. All right, so like with any bike, there's always going to be pros and cons. Nothing is perfect and everyone has different needs and riding styles. So let's start with the cons first. The biggest one for me is that this bike does not have suspension. So if you are planning to do off-roading, gravel, trails, mountain biking, this isn't that kind of bike. This is very much a comfort cruiser. Smooth paths, neighborhoods, bike trails, boardwalk vibes. That's where this thing shines. Next, the auto shift. Now, I actually like the auto shift system, but I'll be honest, it does take a couple of rides to get used to. The bike is shifting for you based on your cadence. So at first you're like, okay, what's it doing? But once it clicks, it really does make riding super effortless. And lastly, the riding position. This is relaxed, upright posture. If you're someone who likes to lean forward, pedal hard, and ride sporty, this isn't that. This is for cruising, chill mode. Enjoy the scenery type of rides. Now, let's talk about what this bike does really well. First, the comfort. The saddle is wide and cushy. The handlebars sweep back so your shoulders relax and you sit upright. I could honestly ride this all afternoon and not feel it in my lower back or wrists. The AI auto shift, once you get used to it, genuinely makes the ride effortless. You just pedal, the bike handles the thinking. It's actually kind of nice to not even have to touch gears. The 750 watt motor has plenty of powers. Hills, starting from a stop, cruising into a headwind, it feels smooth, confident, and not jerky. And if you ever just want to chill, the throttle is always there. I use the throttle way more than I should. Safety wise, the hydraulic brakes are strong and predictable, and I love that Blix included turn signals. Honestly, more e-bikes should have those, especially for city or family riding. And the style, the Seafoam color, yeah, it's a whole vibe. It just looks good out in the sun, super clean. And if Seafoam color isn't your thing, they've got slate gray, cream, and sky blue too. So you can pick whatever matches your personality. So overall, if your goal is to just enjoy the ride, stay comfortable, cruise with the family, ride to the park, coffee shop, lake, school drop-off, this bike fits that perfectly. It's smooth, it's chill, it's stylish, and it's just easy to ride. If you want to check it out, I'll leave the link down below. And Blix gave me a discount code, the O Family 100, which gets you $100 off the bike. That helped you guys save a bit, and it also helps support the channel so we can keep making honest reviews and fun family videos. So thank you in advance. If you use it, it really means a lot. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next ride. And this is Daddy O and the O Family. We'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.